Okay, I am sorted and up and running and ready and doing all the good stuff. So, right, I'm likely to be interrupted in a few minutes by my order of food, but otherwise I think we're good. Crap, I forgot to put a counter on screen. That would have been a good idea. Oh well. Just replying to someone online. Okay, so let me get my beautiful face on screen. There we go. Right. Yeah. So I just want to do some more. I just want to do some more wheel games. That's the kind of thing which I'm thinking. I have genuinely been wondering about doing like maybe another long play. I might put that up somewhere and see if anyone's interested. That might be fun. Because I have been playing Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered, and well, that's something which I want to keep to myself because I want to enjoy that game myself without it being like a stream thing or have to like ignore it or something. You know, I'm tempted to have like a separate save for that because that's a very good game. Anyway. Let's just spin the wheel and see what's going on. Why can't I hear it through my headphones? Sapling Bygone. Uh-huh. Right. Great. This is one of the ones which I haven't installed yet. I had a hard drive failure a while ago, and a lot of games on the wheel, unfortunately, just have not been downloaded. However, it's like, why are you downloading that? Why are you downloading Dungeon Defenders and not what I've asked you to download, game? Do that, please. Thank you. If I must tank my output, I might as well do so in doing the game I'm actually looking to look at. So, still, looking at Sapling Bygone itself, I'm getting strong Metroidvania game. There we go. There's the word. Metroidvania. Okay. All right. Sapling Bygone is a twisted Sapling mania where you murder your foes and steal their abilities by wearing their skulls and absorbing their consciousness into your hive mind. As you do. Yeah, no, I am currently downloading, and bandwidth of downloading is not great, so I am going to probably annoy my friend upstairs as I quickly download this, but hopefully it won't be for very long. So I guess 25% already, so that's alright. But we're looking at a very... Oh gosh, I am absolutely getting like feelings of like old not Netrunner, Newgrounds sort of feeling, right? Like Flash games from that era. That's the sort of thing which I'm thinking of right now. Which is super interesting. It's in particular, it certainly feels like the sort of game where someone has made it because it's like a cool idea, or that someone they've gone for something a little bit edgy, but in a good way. Like something which is clearly supposed to be a bit darker, a bit more like, ooh, play as the alien, play as the bad guy kind of thing. Play as a monster. But a monster with apparently unique abilities. Wear the skulls of your foes. Every ability is gained by killing a boss and stealing their skull. These abilities allow you to traverse the world in new and exciting ways, as well as help you destroy your opponents. Killing the Rat Kings allows you to wear its skull and use its ability to climb on walls. Killing the ancient manufacturing robot allows you to throw its claw head and use it to swing around the world. Killing the Protector allows you to use its power core for fire devastating laser beams, and so on and so on. Okay. Red Queen gun. So it's very much playing as a monster running around inside a very disgusting, very grotesque kind of world. I can see this. I think I can get into this sort of vibe. We are definitely looking at something which has got some accolades to it. So, Rogue Jam winner, WTF 2022, and Game Development World Championship GDWC 2020 weekly vote nominee. I'm wondering if this is a tarted up maybe a tarted up game jam game, perhaps. Still, it's not massively expensive by of like £12.39, which is not the worst. And it's also part of this Metroidvania collection, I guess. Just a second, excuse me. Thank you. Just need to pause the thing. There we go. Now we can actually see what's going on and hear the music. Great. So yeah, lots of jumping, lots of fighting monsters in strange, unpleasant places, a little bit of a retro feel. Cool. Okay, that's just installed, so let's give it a whirl. Metroidvania psychological horror and exploration by Nine Finger Games. Okay. No idea what to think of this. Has Nine Finger Games done anything else? Oh. You know what, we'll look at that in a second. First and foremost. Okay, it's recommending a controller. I could get mine. Right, Sapling Bygone, here we go. I might as well update Twitch on what I'm playing as well, just in case. There we go. Oh, I've called it Zaplong Bygone. Whoops. Not really paying attention, apparently. Right. Okay, let's give this a whirl, shall we? New save. Metal face mode locked. Begin the game with a metal face that cannot be removed. Containing many mutation slots. Death is permanent. Not a clue what that means at present. Explorer mode. Begin the game with basic versions of all core movement abilities unlocked. Nah. Just start the game normally. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's sort of... I see. That's our title drop, I guess. is that not working? Can I just hit default and all will be well? Trying to figure out if that's registering on any known so I've just noticed that there was voiceover there, and yet it wasn't being recorded. So it's probably quite quiet at present. Yeah, that looks to be better. Okay. Well, so far I am pushing all buttons and I've got nothing. Yeah, that particular voiceover and other such, it's not dispelling the idea of this being a very Newgrounds inspired, like, almost like, how should I put this? Almost like, I get a very strong Invader Zim kind of thing. Like, it's all about aliens and monsters and creatures that have interesting powers, and that's the position which we're going from, rather than necessarily making something nice and wholesome. This is kind of creepy, weird, and kind of deliberately a little bit grotesque. What am I? Okay, we can talk to ourselves Hamlet style. That's good to know. I assume I'm meant to be fighting things because it's a platformer and it's a thing that's moving backwards and forwards, but you never know. 25 ooze to save what? Oh. Skull of the Coward, found hiding away from his squad outside Rat King Gardens. I assume that this is other skulls we can get hold of. Okay. I'm not quite certain what the goo is supposed to be in aid of, but fine. I can break things, but I'm not certain what for. Oh, I need to stick 30 minutes on the clock. Just a second. Also, my food is likely to arrive soon, so grotesque sounds of gluttony incoming. Right, this just seems to be some sort of like checkpoint station I can come back to when I need to. The animation on the legs is quite interesting. All organic creatures drop plasma on death. Plasma can be spent on at an altar to create save points. Okay. Good to know. Don't know why it was said now rather than earlier, but fine. I'm guessing we're just using this skull because it's necessary for basics. That looked strangely like a boss we're going to encounter later. We've got another space here. Please don't take me in there! Too late. I don't know why we're taking orders from, or taking requests from our headwear, relative term, but still, whatever. I don't know, Rat Green Gardens, okay. Oh, hi. That would be my food. Just a moment. Back in a second, folks. Food. Hello. Thank you. Oh, yeah, hang on. Pin code. 0994.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, food. I pause the timer so that Zapling, whatever, gets the time. Hey. Currently, technically, still on air. But screw it. I require sustenance. Right, okay. Oh yeah, bread. Forgot all in that. That's a salad. That's mine. I also ordered mine with chips. Cool, okay. Excellent. Right. How to grossly devour this while I can. Maybe I should have put this off until after I had food. I'll try and be quick. I suppose I'm now going to cause you to suffer just because I'm trying to be punctual. Yes, tonight's nuptials is sizable wrap from a local place that does fantastic Turkish food. And one of these places where they also do like Turkish fusion with other stuff, so you'll end up, it's possible to go and grab like kebabs, but also it's possible to go and grab like burgers with kebab meat, or mac and cheese with kebab meat, or pasta penne with the kebab meat, and that's the sort of thing which they do. But it is genuinely quite good food. Well, this thing is something which I only ever order at home, partly because when I order it in the restaurant they cut it in half, and also because this thing, its sauce leaks through the bread. So I'm only eating at home because then that's when, like, the indignity of having to sit there and have your fingers covered in all this stuff is vaguely acceptable. That is some good stuff. Yes. But yeah, no, I suppose I should talk about my week. Recently had a decent time. I actually now have sofa and bed. I cannot describe the difference sleeping on a sofa, sleeping on the floor with like a futon which barely has any back support or anything or any padding, and then whatever stuff you can throw on top, like whatever pillows and whatever, for about 2 weeks, seems to really screw with my ability to sleep and the quality of the sleep I was getting. And then no, actually having a proper bed with a mattress, I ended up going for IKEA. Now, like some Ottoman thing. That's been fantastic, because just instantly my sleep has just improved in such a colossal way that I feel so much more awake and able to concentrate, and not like I'm just about to drop off in the middle of the day. It's just Such a simple thing, but it genuinely has helped. And then yeah, like Ottoman thing, I've been able to store bits and pieces away where necessary. Oh. No, not over the food. Mm. The melted cheese in this is such a good idea. Mm. Oh. Thank goodness this isn't on webcam and you can't see me being so undignified and unladylike. Is this good content? I have no idea. The problem I have, so I ended up getting it from IKEA, and I'm not too familiar with IKEA, but I don't know, IKEA doesn't feel like it deserves it, like it should have somewhere like with that much square footage. It feels like it's ridiculous that that's a thing which happens. Like, I'm walking around the place and it just feels like it's getting bigger every time I round a corner. I know the whole point is that it's a huge area, but you're still being made to snake around it without any consideration or just wandering backwards and forwards as required. But yeah, the fact that the place ended up ending with an entire warehouse where you go and pick up your stuff after you've gone and sat on it or looked at it or fiddled around with it in the flesh or particle board or whatever. That was just staggering to see. Though, yeah, no, I did also have a place of the famous meatballs. They're fine. The jam which came with them was quite nice. That was a bit of a different thing. Jam with meatballs, but yeah, I think I ended up having like a some sort of either gravy or curry sauce over some chips with them as well. I have had worse meals and I've also had more expensive ones, so. It does also mean that I ended up picking up my own blahaj from the place as well. So, you know, I have my trans girl status symbol. I have my shawk. I have my little shawk, and it is upstairs, and it is on my bed. It is very cute. And actually, most of the soft toys which they've got are actually very cute and quite decent. I don't know. I've got a lot of soft toys. A lot of them ones are ones which I collected back when I was what was it? Back when I was frequenting brony conventions and things up in Manchester very often, or walking around MCM London and picking up like random characters I liked for fun. I've got a number of ones, but the IKEA ones I think are honestly, they hold their own. They're not massively detailed, so that you can like it's not an obvious character, but it's obvious what the creature is. Like, they're generic enough, but they're also still cute. They're still fun. They're still soft. They're not, you know, they're not crap. Which I think for a toy is actually not a bad thing. Because like with any soft toy, like it, one possible purpose for it is like to fire the imagination and mess around as you mess around with it and give it personality and a life. At least that's certainly what I did when I was a kid. And you either have toys which you know what the personality is supposed to be, like having a Woody or a Buzz Lightyear or an Eeyore or like a Mulan or a toy or something. I've just noted like Pixar and Disney, but that sort of thing, because that's the sort of toys, that's the sort of like the branded toys I had as a kid. Well, me and my sibling. But yeah, like we knew the sort of personality which they were supposed to have, but then would impose a new one over the top. But more generic toys, you end up it ends up being sort of like a bit more of a vessel for the imagination, I guess. And creativity. Oh. I should have gotten a plate. This thing is just deteriorated into a mash. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Absolutely nothing. It is just goo and stuff. It's very tasty goo, but it is goo. Ah. Yeah, this is why I only ever order it when I'm at home. Because as a result, the sauce just soaks into the bread and the bread loses structural integrity very quickly. It's absolutely gorgeous. But you cannot eat it with any degree of dignity. Mm-mm. Yeah, the real problem that I've had so far with IKEA stuff is that it appears to arrive in 1,000,001 different cardboard boxes, which is fine. The problem is getting rid of the damn things. The amount of waste and such which all that sort of stuff produces is a bit of a nightmare, especially when you end up getting a sofa. In our case, we've got a sofa bed, so it has extra components and bits and pieces necessary in order to have, you know, everything work correctly. And we've got one of those ones where it collapses down into, so the sofa itself forms a bed. By pulling out an external cushion thing, and then that cushion thing is then the bed itself, right? And then you lie down on that. You can throw your cushions and things on that. The problem with that is that it also had to come in like 5 massive boxes because the vast majority of it is already pre-assembled. However, we now have a huge pile of cardboard outside our house. And the men didn't touch him. So now I've got to figure out how we're going to get rid of several, like a good, small mountain of cardboard, which is not fun, but something to consider if you ever get some IKEA stuff. Right. Now that I am properly fed, quite loud, hopefully not too loudly or disruptively, I don't know. Like, follow, and subscribe for more. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Right. Let's resume. So far, the comparisons to Flash games are not going away. This feels so much like a souped-up Flash game. We're a creature which apparently, like, thrives on death, so fighting monsters must give us a thing, right? No, we're still not doing anything too exciting with these things. We must need extra skulls, extra stuff before we can do anything there, so... Hidden area? Don't know. Oh, okay. Wasn't quite what I was expecting, but sure. Okay, the rats do pack a punch, but not as much as you'd probably think. But it's enough in order to make sure that I don't get hurt by different rats, because that was... Oh! That was a plant. Okay, great. Is that like an ability I'm ignoring, or... Oh! Okay, I must have used an ability to heal, but I've just used up the 3 globule things. Okay. Simple wheel mechanic, sure, yeah. Oh! Can ride around! More bones. Can't pick up or use any of these. That's a... oh. Alright. Any plant seems to be a problem. Not quite certain what these little doodads are. The city relied on this mine for death rock. If you can call it that. It sounds like what this thing would sound like, right? Okay, if there's any means of getting hold of... Oh. I'm assuming I just don't have the abilities required in order to do some of this stuff. No, I can't even reach that plant. Okay, whatever. What's next? Okay, what's in here? Nothing I can mess with. That has something happening, but I have no idea what. Oh, we've got flying rats now! Oh, that's not fair. Probably. Oh. Oh, wow, that packed a punch. Okay. I'm going to have a couple of cold chips. Or fries. And then we'll get back to it. Don't know what that was. I guess I broke some spiders' webs. These are some very pathetic little rats we're seeing right now. I might as well just keep moving forwards and see what's going on. As the first level, I would like to see the... Oh gosh. Okay. Flying rat go bye-bye. Okay, so the The plants don't seem to do anything until you get close enough to them. That is good to know. Nom 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 nom. Ow.
Desperate fathers and sons came to the mines in search of death rock. Most didn't return.
Into this voice. I just hope it's legible. That looks like it's a trap, but oh no, we can stand in here. Okay. I feel like the dead bodies, which I'm just causing by the hundreds right now. It feels like I should be able to do something with them, but I guess not. Can I not walk on that platform? No? Okay. There are dangly things I can't interact with, so okay. I'm guessing that that's some sort of grappling hook or something. Which I just broke. Sorry, the jump which you do while you're standing still just looks kind of goofy to me, like whoop. Okay, that's a dead end. Whoop, heap, whoop, hack. Oh, music change. Oh, okay, we've got a little sequence here. Ow. Oh, that was short.
Here's the rest of my squad. They've got further than I expected. Perhaps with a little more manpower they would have made it. I should have been here with my comrades. I could have made the difference.
Ah, some regret from our hat. That's good to know. You mean to do that, dude? I mean, that rat just knocked everything down. I'm not certain they meant to do that. Whee! I mean, I know the obvious thing is to go in the direction the rat went, but I'm kind of curious about what's this way. Oh, hello. Ow. Okay, no, let's not do that. I'm going to do 25 ooze to save there, and then I'm going to do the Healy thing I learned. Am I good? Okay, I seem to be good. Oh. More chippies. More chippies. Nom 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 nom. Oh, the chips from this place are good. Mm-hmm. Nope, that's just not going to work, is it? I went this way. Okay, so that just leads me back that way, and that's just a shortcut, I guess. There's another way around I can go if I want to. The little wheelie carts are just so cute. Whee! Oh, the little hive... Oh. This feels like I'm about to face a boss fight. Oh, hi! damn it. I know right now the little sentient blob only has like a slap attack, so thankfully the boss of this fight doesn't seem like it's all that dangerous, but still. Ow. I'm genuinely wondering if there's something more elegant I could be doing other than just standing there. Oh. Slapping this thing to death. Though this thing kind of reminds me of another boss fight against a giant rat from Super Mario Land 2. Ah, no. Okay, trying to judge where I need to be in order to slap the thing doesn't seem to be all that easy. Oh. More chips, and then I'll have the power and strength to do this. That's it. Chips are the key. Chips are always the key. More chips, more chips. Admittedly, that's probably one of the most British things I could possibly be saying right now, but yeah, more chips. I feel like I'm just going to have to wail on it a little bit. Okay. Oh, okay. The problem seems to be not so much that I don't have the ability to smash them, or I don't have attacks or something like that. The problem seems to be that I need to be careful hitting it. So I won't say that the boss fight lacks feedback exactly, but it does also seem to be... So there's a lot of different styles of how you can do a boss fight. So is this sort of thing of like just simply, you know, you either have practically the puzzle fight, which is a boss which has particular mechanics based on what you've been doing throughout the level, and you have to work out what you need to do in order to beat it. So stuff like I guess stuff like the boss fights from Super Mario 64 tend to be quite good for that sort of thing, where there's a particular mechanic they're expecting you to use that you've been using the whole time, and you just use it on this in the same way. Oh, come on! Why did you stop? Oh. Foolish rat, you have fallen into my trap. My defeat gave me ample opportunity to stuff more chips in my face. Okay. Another type of boss tends to be essentially just like what the big bad like a normal enemy which has had their Weetabix for the day. So they have typically either a bit more. They have a health bar for one thing, but they also happen to have a special ability or something which they can show off, which the normal enemies don't. But because they're bigger and badder and able to do things, they now have that ability. This being quite a fine if basic example. Because all this is just a normal rat with a... damn it. going to let me heal? I don't think you are. Give me some damn space. Okay, that one. Oh. I had one hit left, a hit additional, and now I'm back to one hit left. Oh boy. So yeah, he's got like patterns and techniques and things, but the health bar just means that I'm just standing here wailing on it. It's very Mega Man-esque. Again, very Metroidvania of just like, you have a bad guy. Oh, damn it. They've got some extra, they've had some extra sweeties and a bit of extra protein powder, and as a result they've grown a few extra moves and some and some extra stuff they can do. Go and beat them up, because assumingly they've got like a key to a chest or a special ability or an upgrade you can use, because Metroidvania, baby. This is particularly good. I mean, okay. Oh, for goodness sake. I've had my health bar obliterated by this little thing numerous times, because I'm finding its pattern kind of awkward to get around. Not to say that I don't understand it, I just... I'm finding Zygot's abilities right from the get-go not great to work with. Like, the slap has a decent amount of range to it. It is it seems to be considerate of like its animation, so it's probably going to be appropriate for everything, but it's also doing quite a pathetic amount of damage, even though I can do so as practically as fast as I can tap the button. Zygot's jump is fine. The problem I'm finding is that the rat's movements are not very well telegraphed. The rat just doesn't have a huge amount of animation or expression. It is just a dumb thing. There is some telegraphing with the fact that it squeaks whenever it does something, but what it's going to do is quite difficult to figure out. So rearing up, rearing down in order to indicate that it's doing something is working well enough, but there's very much an argument for just I need to get good, but oh damn it! Oh. That might be on me. That's just a couple of mistakes there. I don't know. It feels like occasionally feels like to me, I can't tell if this is either my own clumsiness or trying to get Zygon's trying to get the Zapling's position right seems awkward. Like, the position of the character relative to its legs actually seems not quite as one-to-one as ideal. So occasionally it feels like the character itself oversteps its bound. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Oversteps its bounds. And trying to thread the needles it's asking me to do is a little bit harder than I feel like it should, because I'm expecting the character to either stop or be smaller than it is. It doesn't help that the erratic movements of the rat is a little awkward to move around. especially when I'm expecting it to zig when it actually zags. Like there, I was getting into the rhythm, and then it catches me out. But I assume that's why they've got these little carts, because then I can zoom back to the boss from the closest available save point, right? So they're not completely without mercy. I don't know, the rat sprite is not the most expressive either. At the same time, if I was asking for a more expressive rat, I don't know how I'd feel about killing it. Because I am expected to fight these things. Okay, that's doing for the stomp attack. Starting to get into the rhythm. Just trying to watch it a little bit more closely than I have been before. This might be the one. Boing. There's only a moment's notice before each attack, huh? Oh, damn it. You do have to know what you're... You really do have to have had a few goes at this before you can properly manage it. Okay, I got it. Oh, I see. I'm expected to overkill it, I guess. Maximum overkill, I suppose. I don't know. Right, to execute it like it's a Mortal Kombat character, I guess. Does this mean I get a new ability, or do I just have Gloop now? No? Maybe? Not a clue. Ah. Well, a new save point is better than nothing. Skull of the Rat King. It seems the rats have mistaken you for their late master. Okay. I may now climb. Climb against walls or... right, okay. Ew. I mean, finally we're utilising some abilities of that of, you know, a normal... I say normal. That of a particular gloop of thing. Very curious is that you don't have to swap skulls manually in order to use abilities. Instead, you just simply jump on the wall and you're allowed to do it. That's interesting. Ah, okay. Right. Now, if I want to, I can go back to that area over there, but I don't, because I don't know what the significance of it is, so... That is fine. Wait, can I... I can't jump high enough to attach to that wall. Okay. None of these walls look like there's stuff which I can actually do anything with, so for now... Never mind. Oh, hi.
Death is not at all what I expected. It's way less lonely.
Yes, I can do a passable golem. How could you tell? Right, so now I've got this. Now I can just... I can slide up the wall like a Michael Jackson. Oh, crap. Okay. And now, as a result, movement possibilities are a lot more comfortable. So now I can just... Zip, zip, zip. I mean, again, Metroidvania, so ignoring the fact that it probably would have made sense that I should have been able to do this from the start, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Can I zoom? I can zoom. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to zoom in, not out. Is there anything too exciting? There's a thing over this way, apparently. Oh, damn. Okay, I can grab that? What's that? Memories. They needed a home. I don't know what that means. Assuming you can figure out the backstory of all the characters you're absorbing? Is that how this works? So I like that it's a wall climb rather than a wall jump, which means that you have a bit more control over it, but you also have the prospect of meandering around with a little bit more freedom of both time and effort, I think. So you don't have to go everywhere, you don't have to jump, you don't have to commit to anything. You don't have to sit there and figure out exactly what your trajectory is going to be. You just sit there. Excuse me. Maybe there's some... Maybe... I don't know. Residual pollen from everything on screen. Ah. Oh, damn it. I landed on a rat. Ow. I'm not happy that... Oh, come on. How are you supposed to do that jump, exactly? You have to get that, like, pixel perfect in order to make that one work. Boing. Boing. Spider goo. Spider goo. Does whatever a spider goo does. Oh, that's our 30 minutes up. Okay. Ow. I'm just going to try and see if I can finish this room at least. Okay. Short hop. Short hop. Short hop. Boing. And then... interesting, the detail that I'm going through spider webs and then they attach to me. That's interesting. And now we have a doodad. Thorns. Upon getting damaged, shoot out thorns. Mutation found. Ah, okay. This is the meat and potatoes of the game, isn't it? Mutations modify and enhance saplings' abilities. They can be added to your skulls at an altar. Right, so this is your special ability. These are... Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do, but you know what? Sure, let's have a look at this. So... Attach you to a thing? Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Okay, so Skull of the Rat King. If I do that, now the thorns will work because it fits into the slot on the skull, right? And I just have the skull all the time. Also, there's memories. Why are there memories? Where he can rule. What the flying hell does that mean? Whatever. You know what? Okay. I think we're good. So if I go over here, assuming I just this will save my game, right? Yeah, game saved. It says there in the middle. Okay. Unsaved progress will be lost. Okay. 9 finger games. Gee, I wonder what finger they're currently missing. Yeah. I'm gonna. That's an interesting sort of thing. I've played much worse. It's a little bit awkward, a little bit ropey around the edges, but no, as a game, that's not bad actually. Wait, has it been on 9 finger games the whole time? Oh. Efferat, that sneeze scared me. Sorry, JJ. Wow, I didn't realize you were posting things. But yes, I'm glad. I hope the sneeze was okay. I hope it didn't frighten you away and get everything sorted. But yes, the F F's in chat for rat. I guess. I don't know. Sapling bygone. I get a heavy, like, early 2000s, like a really heavy early 2000s, like Newgrounds, Flash animation, that sort of era. That sort of stuff which grew up on, like, 90s counterculture, 90s, grotesque, weird, sort of like Invader Zim-esque sort of things. It's like lots of aliens, lots of monsters, lots of like not exactly sympathy but fascination with the macabre and the bizarre. And then regurgitated later on within something slightly edgy maybe, but certainly like unusual. And within the same sort of within the same sort of within that particular zeitgeist at the time, which creates that feeling of macabre unease, which certain games and things, I don't know, like the Thing universe or something, just people trying to make stuff, but make stuff which is cool, but heavily influenced by the sort of shows and TV shows and videos and things which they were watching. So I guess a little bit of Eon Flux. This definitely feels like it's got a lot of like adult cartoons and things in there. But yeah, that I swear I've seen and played a few games about being aliens that had to eat their way through new like creatures and organisms on a planet in order to do some stuff and figure like on a planet or something, and as a result every time they ate something they mutated and took on features of the creature they've just eaten. Or puzzles, or where you end up playing as essentially just like amorphous blobs that run around and do things. That's the kind of feeling which I'm getting out of the same. It feels like the similar sort of idea. As for how well it's not bad. I mean, again, 30 minutes is always going to be a very subjective view on how any of this sort of works. But excuse me. But it's at least slow burn enough that I got introduced to the basics. I was able to use them to fight a boss fight, and then I was able to gain a new power. That's a Metroidvania for you. Level design so far is basic, but fine. But then again, I'm also running around the starter area. I'm expecting that. Can't do everything, but then again, kind of expecting that. But if this is the sort of quality of stuff which we're looking to explore later, yeah, that could be cool. Okay. I just realised I was pointing something on my screen which was not on the stream. But anyway, but yeah, I'm looking at like boss fights and things which clearly happen later on its Steam page. Like here we go. Yeah, there's like stuff like this, for example, this thing blasting lasers out of its eyes. If that's the sort of thing which we can expect, then yeah. I play Carrion. It's a pretty gruesome game. Carrion sounds familiar, but Carrion seems like the sort of thing which I'm talking about. Okay. Right, I'm going to give another spin to the wheel. Yeah, like JJ WoW, I have actually been considering the possibility... I've been considering the idea of playing... of doing a long play of Soul Reaver, the remastered edition. Because I quite like that game. I've only come to it relatively recently. But I do have like copies of both of the game physically and on Steam. And I've been curious about doing a long play of it. What would you think? Oh, that's some good bread. No, we've already done Dust Elysian Dale. If you want to go see that, the entire series is uploaded on my YouTube. Shift happens. JJ WoW, I brought the original Soul Reaver a decade ago, never played it. Right, let me just load up Shift Happens and we'll see what, and I'll comment on what you've said. But, so, yeah, Soul Reaver is one of those ones which passed me by because, well, frankly, as a kid, I only ever played stuff which pretty much all my friends. Oh, great. Shift Happens is something which I have to download, and I haven't downloaded it for a bit. Okay, I'm going to leave it on the wheel, and we'll have to do it next week. I'll have to pick something else. I've been trying to download as much as I possibly can, but bandwidth unfortunately means that it screws up my friends and my friend and housemates' internet as well, and there's no good times to ruin the internet for both of us. Patch Quest. Okay. Oh. This looks intriguing. But yeah, if none of my friends were playing Soul Reaver in my case, then I wasn't playing it either. Let's put it that way. So, I wouldn't even hear about like Legacy of Kain until years later. Like right about now-ish, that I finally get to that I'm actually bothering to try and do anything with it and trying it out and learning about its legendary status as for voice acting and cutscenes. So that's pretty cool. It's been very good playing it, trying it out, even if the platforming and combat, I'd say vary. It's a very clunky system, but it is still a very enjoyable game. Okay, Patch Quest. In a labyrinth surrounded by vicious monsters, explorers must rely on their lasso to survive. Capture and tame any monster to leap, glide, surf, tunnel, and web sling through a treacherous patchwork maze. This roguelike Metroidvania seems cute, but is deceptively difficult bullet hell. Uh-huh. So we've got a roguelike Metroidvania bullet hell with cute graphics. And lots of monsters and creatures and things you have to use. Okay. So a slightly more wholesome... am I thinking of Binding of Isaac? Is that where we're at? Well, it's won awards. Game Awards 2022 finalist. Okay, maybe it hasn't won anything, but it's certainly been elected for them. Deep within a forgotten labyrinth, lasso is all that stands between you and vicious monsters. Deceptively difficult. Bullet hell chaos. We've got lots of little creatures to go, little guys to go and run around with. Collect and complete. Patchlantis. What a name. Okay. I mean, very positive with Lychee Game Labs helming this one. Interesting. I'm now just waiting for it to load. There we go. Okay, for better or for worse, it's just popped up saying it's a Unity game. I suppose nothing exactly against Unity, especially for the time it was probably made, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a relatively recent convert to the Godot engine personally, so it's all personal taste, isn't it? Cool. Well, while that's sorting itself out, yeah, no, Soul Reaver. Otherwise, I've tried it a number of times. The voice acting is godlike. I absolutely adore the voice acting and the writing and the characters and such. I love the macabre atmosphere, the misery, the very flowery, ornate way in which all the characters speak. It's a kind of a lovely thing, but it's also delivered in such a lovely way, especially characters would end up sharing voice actors. They are trying, even if it's quite obvious who's doing what or who's saying what. Like the guy who plays this the Soul Weaver or the Time Weaver or whatever his name is. That character is actually voiced by the same guy who I think voices Shere Khan from the Jungle Book. And yeah, his voice is frankly sexy as all hell. But on top of that, his I'm pretty certain his character voices not only the deity god that starts it all, but also voices Zephon, one of the vampire brothers, which you get. And I just some of the lines in it, it's just wonderfully memorable. Yeah, tell me what tell me what you mean, or I'll beat it from your beat a confession from your horrid lips, or something like that. It's just right. I'm on a PlayStation controller. I like that games are recognizing that the PlayStation 4 controller will connect to PC without any problems, so catering for it like they used to do with the Xbox controller. It's nice. You can sync it with Discord, so you can earn special roles in the PQ server as you play. Huh. That is quite cute. I like that. Hello. Sure. I don't know, do I... you know what, whatever. Sure, whatever. I don't know. I can't be bothered to go through this. I've only got 30 minutes anyway. Speaking of... Okay, begin. Long ago, in the fabric of nature was firmly stitched together. Until a calamity struck, and these threads were cut. Dun dun dun. The world split into a million patches that scattered in the winds. Now the Explorers Guild must pin them back together. Cool. Where are the Explorers Guild from? I know you probably jumped out, but I do like the idea that they just sort of pushed you out with a balloon. Okay, presentation so far is pretty swift. Oh, that's cute. Welcome, recruit. It's your first day on the job. I'm Pack, your smart backpack. I'm gonna show you the ropes. My radar is picking up an open clearing to the east. Looks like a great place to set up a base camp. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we can move from section to section quite comfortably. Oh no, it's a thing!
Danger!
Yeesh, we found a monster already? Time for a crash course in monster taming.
Bop, beep, bop.
Use your lasso to latch onto this beastie. Okay. Wow.
Beep, 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 bop.
You locked on. Now you need to travel in a circle around the monster. Hypnoth. Defense, flutter, safely glide through the air, leaving clouds of dizzying dust. Activate using L2. Okay.
Awesome!
Tame that monster like a pro. Every type of monster has unique skills, so remember to try it out. To try out lots of maps. Okay. Huh. So this thing has. So creature capture in this is feels a lot like. Ah, I see. So creature capture is already feeling a lot like Luigi's Mansion as we run around. Oh my gosh, a thing.
Danger!
Oh my gosh, this island is swarming with monsters.
Beep, bop, boop, boop.
We can't mount them all at once. I'm going to authorize your big guns. The Nutri Blaster. Bad boy sprays soothing gloop all over monsters. Great, cool. Okay, we've got a gun that fires fires granola bars at people. It also has a blender attachment for adding ingredients to glue. Okay, cool.
Bop, beep, bop.
Spray those monsters with gloop to take them down. So right stick and R2. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. So naturally, in order to be cute, they are not going to make me fight things. They're going to instead ask me to slowly tell them to go away.
Bop, beep, bop.
That gloop is a juicy blend of agave nectar, cinnamon, and sleeping pills. It'll calm down even the angriest monsters, guaranteed.
Beep, bop, boop, boop.
The voice on this character is very cute. See, what they're going... I'm pretty certain what they're going for is... you know, a lot of... indie games tend to do that these days quite a bit because it saves on the voice acting, but back in the day, a number of N64 games would do this thing where they would have voice squeaks, where you would have... like Banjo-Kazooie, for example, all characters were voiced with like, or you know, lots of random noises which suggest speech, but are all randomly chosen and played back in order, which sound like gibberish but suggest speech is occurring. Here, however, rather than having a short squeak coming out of a character, instead it's literally someone just saying bleep, bloop, bleep. That's very cute. Anyway, our destination is just a little further. Jump from your mount and let's get going. Oh, okay, so I can just jettison them by doing that. Okay. I can't hold on to them.
Boop boop beep bop.
Here it is, a flat and fertile field. This is the perfect place to set up base camp. So please step back. Well, that was easy.
Nice.
This is your personal shrink tech cabin, courtesy of the guild. We shrink stuff better than anyone.
Beep beep bop boop.
Now that you've settled in this island, we should give it a name. No. No. Let's see, do I be childish or self-centered? Yeah, screw it.
Awesome.
Tyrotopia, huh? That's a pretty sweet name. Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree.
Beep 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 bop boop.
So I bet you're wondering why we came here. It would be a good thing to know, seeing as I'm here, and I assume I've travelled quite a long way. You would have thought that I would have been told this earlier, but never mind. Well, there's a rumour you should know about Tyrotopia.
Bop beep
Legend
bop.
has it, legend has it, an ancient king once ruled here. Maybe a queen, you don't know. His tomb is said to contain a dazzling collection of treasures.
Boop boop beep bop.
I'm not sure where the treasure is hidden, so let's start by charting a map.
Huh?
Huh? Our base camp is blocked off on 3 sides. Well, I guess we're going to travel back west for now.
Boop bop beep bop.
Must be a way to open these blocked paths.
Beep bop boop boop.
Maybe they open from the other side? Let's check out some of these marked spots.
Beep beep bop boop.
Okay. Back to the jungle, I guess.
Huh?
Hey, these alders weren't there before. They're radiating a strange energy. Blast shield, create an orbiting ring that will blockade when you charge blast. Regeneration, when healed, you heal double. Also boosts your max HP by 20. Cool Rush, your mount skill cooldowns refresh twice as fast. That's probably a good idea. This is our roguelike element. Well, one of them anyway. These are little abilities which we can pick up along the way, I assume. There we go. Aha, you are mine. High-speed sword slash that can cut through bullets and monsters. Okay. Now we've got it on a good cooldown. Sit now. You eat goo. +1 riding. No idea what that means. What does this do? Oh, hello. Ah, it's more of those hypnoth things. So your main projectile weapon has a very interesting thing about it. As you can see, I shoot, and then it stops. But that means that my character has charged for a bigger shot and then has to reload, which actually is quite a cool idea. I like it. It gives you a sort of best of both worlds kind of thing. So we can attack this. Okay, activate with L1. Cool. So Treasure isn't the only thing we find in Tyrotopia. All the plants, island's plants and minerals are also undiscovered.
Boop boop beep bop.
So let's discover them. This gadget. Pin press. Shrinks wild plants and minerals, transforming them into patch pins. Charge up as you explore. Use it to explore pins. Level up by bringing new pin types back to base camp. Okay.
Beep bop boop boop.
Plant and push the button. Okay, so if I do that, I can capture things.
Nice.
Okay. So seems to be something to do with extra powers and things. Stick to stuff, sneeze after that. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. You seek dodging? What? Convert your lowest stat into dodging. Trade? Okay, oh, okay, dodging increases movement speed. Sure. Oh. That doesn't look good. Go away, please. Cool. So using dodging seems to have just increased the movement speed of the character, which is fine. I assume there is some value to attacking the cute little froggies. Maybe, I don't know. They could be dangerous. They could be a menace to society. Well, okay. So the timer in the middle, in the other thing, is how they control the fact that you just have a creature the entire time, and encourage you to go and make new ones, I guess. Whoa. I guess in order to make up the fact that you have a mount, your normal gunshot is worse? Is it better? I can't tell. Defense, slide. Safely slide on trail of slime, dropping defensive slippery bubbles as you go. Of course. Dizzy, poor aim. Oh, okay. You have the option of different types of ammo as well. That's unique. So, the way this appears to be working is that my character can just ride on anything, but to balance it, there's only a certain amount of time in which riding works for.
Wow.
That chill sent that wind sent a chill right down my circuits. I'm not sure why, but I think the signal's increasing danger. Ow. Cool, I'm low on attacks. This can't be good. Okay, a little bit of extra health to eke myself forwards. It is a roguelike. I'm not expecting to beat the entire thing on my first ever go. Fumigate. Spray close crowd of poison things. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Sure, let's go this way. Why not? Is that what I want to be doing? You know what? Yes, yes it is. Ah, nuts. Well, that's me down. So what happens upon death? Probably one of the most interesting and important things to be talking about in a roguelike of any kind. As explorers, we of course made some discoveries.
Boop, bop,
Watermelons,
beep, bop.
nice and complete. Yeah, okay.
Awesome!
Successful first quest. Let's keep searching for new monsters, plants, and treasures.
Leave this island.
Huh?
Huh? That was strange. Let's ignore it.
Beep, beep, bop, boop.
Cool. Okay. It's fine. It's just the spirits of the damned coming up to tell me to piss off. Happens all the time, I'm sure. Right. Oh, so there's different types of each of the creatures. Is that how that works? Oh yeah, not all of them, but some of them do. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. A lot of that is stuff I don't have or don't know what to do with. That's fine. If I grab... So, oh, okay. I can just pick up and place these things because... potatoes. Okay. I can go on another quest, I guess. Why not? Maybe I can go find more friends. Right, another starting doodad. So this, heavy blaster, your blaster damage is greatly increased, but you can't run fast while shooting. Dismount mates. Dismounted monsters will become an ally for a while. That sounds actually pretty good. Critter converter. Defeated hostile critters will become allies. Interesting. I'm going to go with this because that sounds quite handy. Oh, okay, we've got slug guys. Can I snag one of you? There we go. Gotcha. So assuming because I've unlocked the extra ability right from the offset, so the longer I spend on any mount, the more I just get them to do stuff once I've got them on side, right? So I've just unlocked this, I now just get to do this every time this happens. Is that how that works? I guess that is. Let's go down this time. And of course, if I want to, I always have the choice Damn. I always have the choice of going and grabbing one of these other guys instead, because they might be more worth it, or I'm going to have to jump off the one which I'm currently using anyway. Oh, okay. The flowers do something. Can I break the flower? No? Okay. On the plus side, this thing is able to do quite a lot of area effect attacks. Slug is genuinely not that bad. It's not like it's actually any slower than anything else, and oh, okay. Right. It ran out of time. That's fine. Let's, however, get the opportunity to try and find another one. You will be my friend! Okay, Torrentoise. This thing... Okay, this thing has some... Retreat into your shell and reflect any shots you touch. Reflected shots can hit your foes. Okay. Pew pew pew. The rope of your lasso can damage monsters. Some blaster shots have the effects of 2 of your ammo types. Speedy feet, you can't be slowed down by hazardous terrain. Wait, why can't I can't have one? Oh. I'll have that instead, why not? Let's try Mixologist, that looks like it would be fun. The tortoise thing looks like it would actually be quite powerful. Reflectability against all this nonsense in a bullet hell? Yeah, that sounds great. Forgive me if I'm not constantly talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. I am trying to concentrate at least somewhat. Okay, water geyser. So, fast travel. Where to? Oh, I see. So that just allowed me to skip a bunch of rooms, is that it? Okay, let's try this ability. That was kind of pathetic. Damn it, I should have used the dodge ability. The plants are such a kind of cute. The creature designs are very... Okay, I would expect to see these things as like stickers somewhere, but no, honestly, these are kind of cute. I'm liking these. Because naturally with any creature creator, creature monster sort of thing, you are always fighting a uphill battle to avoid being compared to Pokemon. It's almost inevitable. You might as well just lean into it or you don't at all, right? Like, it's a thing. So, yeah, they've gone for cute over necessarily, like, monster-esque, if that makes any sense. I think they come off better, because at least their creatures, again, feel like more themselves and have some unique elements to them. Okay, boss fight?
Danger!
Yeah. Oh, damn it. I found the boss fight, I took one hit, and down I go. Still made some discoveries, I guess. Sure, nothing.
Beep beep bop boop.
Explorer rank 1. No idea what that means. Shepherd net. You can now also tame critters with your lasso. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Why not? Okay, so there's perks based on your kit, and the more kit you get, the more powerful your abilities get, and the more things you're able to do, and you get small benefits as a result. Okay, yeah, so standard stuff. I like the idea of it being in different directions based on the 4 major pillars of your equipment as well. That makes sense.
Nice. Boop bop beep. Boop beep bop boop bop beep bop.
Time to go and capture and tame some monsters, I guess. Because of course, any roguelike is typically all about like collection and building up resources over time. So they're going down that sort of
Beep bop boop
creature
boop.
monster thing. So first you got to find your favorite monster and mount it, just like usual. Okay, dismount made seemed like a good idea at the time, so let's try it out again. Next. I don't know if you're exactly going to be my favourite, but you're going to be what I'm going to mount, so here we go. Cool. Right, now. Loads of itchy spines, sure. Now, I have one of these, now what do I do with it? Ah! And now I've got a bunch of these guys which I can now recruit in order to help me. Somehow. Come on. There we go. Cool, little pig guy, level 2, always lovely.
Nice.
Looks like you're getting along well with that mount.
Beep beep bop boop.
I'll just keep it as a pet. Open the quest menu and send pet to camp. Okay. Send to camp? Send to camp. Cool. Bye. I guess you're mine now. Oh, that's our time. Might as well do a little bit longer. Do appreciate that you actually can. You have to make a circle around a creature to mount it, but the lasso still allows you to like fly around, to yank it around, so you can make that task a little bit easier to do. After a burst of freezing moonlight in all directions. Freezing moonlight, huh? Melee blasts will increase your charge blast meter. What melee blasts? What does that mean? Woo! Okay. Still not certain what melee blasts means, but I guess shots from my little gun that also happen to be melee range? Is that what they mean? What does this do? When unmounted, you take much less damage. Ah, okay. Sure. Power of man, I guess. Homing? Sounds good. Splitting? Sure. This feels like I'm about to go for a change of some kind. Rapid fire. Yeah, that sounds good. Right, fast travel. How do I... Oh, okay. Is this how I... Yeah, okay, this is how I jump to areas I've already done, allowing me to travel right places of interest. Buy 3 stat points for 1 HP. Interesting. Affect status elements faster and deal bonus damage to afflicted monsters. Blocking, dodging, gain a chance to take no damage when hit. Increases your maximum health. Boost the power of your neutral blaster shots. Boost the power of your mount skills. Sure. Let's do that. I'm not entirely certain if I understand exactly what the benefit of creating pets and such are at the moment, but I guess it might be so that you can hold on to monsters and start from the beginning with them. Okay, so far so good. New skill unlocked, Baffle Beam. While a fast-moving beam of dizzying shots. Okay. Seems handy. I have not... I don't think I've I don't think I've captured one of those before, so let's look at that. What's this? What is this thing I'm looking at here exactly? What is this? Why can't I get by it? No. Okay. Not something I'm allowed to travel past. Fine. Don't know why that perspective on that though. It looks like it's intended to be for lengthways rather than for like horizontal rather than vertical. It looks kind of strange if it's like that. Oh. Can I send you to camp just before you go? Sure, you go to camp now.
Danger!
Oh, I really wish I had picked up a mount before doing this, but never mind. I've got enough bullets. Oh, that worked out well. I wonder if I should be grabbing one of these. Maybe. I seem to be doing okay so far. Ah, screw it, why not? You, Mr. Turtle, are now mine! Mwah! Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, the bananas are doing work! All that potassium, and I'm able to just blast my way through that. You've got an achievement. Can't touch me. I've survived that without taking any damage whatsoever. I must just be naturally talented. I'm sorry. You know, after that, Ooh. After that damn rat messed with me like a punk for a little bit, and it's kind of gratifying to finally have one of these things. I'm actually half decent at apparently. I have played quite a lot of Binding of Isaac, so it's not like I'm unfamiliar with how these sort of things work. Soaking drops sky. Activate with a okay. Super skills and only once per round. Okay, cool. So we're full level up with a torrent tortoise. Torrentoise? Torrentoise. That is a heck of a name. Okay. And now we can get into the hills zone.
Boop bop beep bop.
The area ahead is slightly it's highly hilly. Watch out for the slopes. Perhaps there's the mount that has the power to scale cliffs. What? No, that'd be crazy. That would have to be a mount with like knees or something. Or like a little hill climbing. Like a little hill climbing stick. That just seems safe. Try doing that. There we go. Man, this is in the work. Okay. Might as well pick up you. Oh, I didn't pick up the ammunition. I picked it up as a curiosity, didn't I? Oh. Hello. What in the flying hell are you? You know what? You level 4 Torrentoise can go back to the camp for the time being. I just annoyed the spider. I might have just annoyed the spider. Or bee? I actually have no idea what this is. No, it has wings. It's supposed to be an insect of some kind. Berserker! Okay, that's actually quite a good name for that sort of thing. I like that. Lunge forwards with a threatening spike. You'll send monsters flying back. Yeah, okay. Standard sting attack. Gotcha. Monsters are now going to grow stronger. I'm guessing some parts of the meta here is that certain monsters just grow, just naturally apply certain status effects, and you're able to take advantage of that. So for instance, I would imagine the Stinger is capable of applying something whenever it lands, and as at least a swarm of itchy bees, they will track down nearby foes. Yeah, there we go.
Boop boop beep bop.
The slope above us leads all the way to the top of the hill zone. My scanner says it's also a dangerous climb, so maybe we should look for a safer path. I mean, I can try it up this way and see if that helps, or... oh, ow. Oh, hello. I didn't realise that was a trap, never mind. Let's throw out some bees. Well, I did ask for... I did go for more of a challenge bit, didn't I? Rifle mode. Come on, start shooting. Woo. Okay, so far so good. Didn't realise that thing in the middle was a trap, so that's why I was standing next to it. Sting shot. After fire a single piercing poisonous barb. Okay. Well, so far so good. This isn't so bad. Pew. That, unfortunately, if I could actually, you know, that would be it would be a much more impressive thing, but unfortunately I can't. Okay, I'm absolutely taking homing, because homing is just... oh. I've picked it up as an exhibit again. When you reload, gain some allied bee critters. That's not a bad idea. When you use your defense skill, drop a bomb. Allied monsters and pets will stay longer before leaving. Sure. Let's go with this. Ah, it is not talking about... it is talking about allied, not mounted. Good to know. Probably should have gone with one of the others then. Okay. Well, there goes my little buzzy bee. I wonder if I can capture you. Apparently I can. And you're already at level 3. Or something. Super Stinger Swarm. After a swarm of itchy bees, they'll chase your foes. Okay, cool. Fast travel mode. Cool. Where do I go then? Aha. Oh, hello. Just a small bullet hell segment. don't really do anything in this. It's not like I'm shooting at anything, it's literally just avoid it. Ah, there I go. Dang it. Patches travel. We got 120.
Beep 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 bop boop.
Okay, I got another perk. Clear all nearby shots with a big flash. No. Rocket reel. Run much faster while your lasso is locked on. Lasso won't detach the first time you take damage. Not a bad idea. Shockwave vest. Charge your mount's attacks for up to 50% bonus power. That's actually kind of cool. Ammo blender. Combine all your ammo fruits into a powerful ammo smoothie. I mean, yeah, I could see that being useful. I'd try power reins though. I like the idea of that one. And then swap saddle once when you mount a wild monster, heal 5 HP. Cool. Ejector shorts. If taking damage would defeat you, dismount instead. Interesting. Vitaments. Vitamins? Vitaments. Monsters will now explode when you inflict an element. This explosion will deal bonus damage. Okay. These vitamin treats can magnify a monster's elemental energy until it detonates. As you do. Because why wouldn't you want your dog or your cat to detonate when you get off it, right? Aha! And now we've got pets, and now I guess we can give them nicknames. You will be. Every monster has different likes. By filling your base with the right plants and minerals. Okay, cool. You will be Sporky, because pig. Haha, and Spiky. You are going to be Glorifica, I guess. I don't know. Sure. You are going to be You are not Squirtle.
Awesome! Boop bop beep bop beep bop boop boop.
Is it going to tell you more about your pets? Great, now we've got a brainwave reader. Right, okay, shows the desires of your pets and the strength of your bond. Okay. So now we have a brain device which allows us to scan our little pets and we can walk around and do stuff with it. Okay, that's kind of cute. That's alright. Just stand next to a pet and their desires will be diverted to a handy skill checklist. Okay. So assumingly we can take these guys out. And then we can take them out to levels in order, so that we can start the game with them, with one, right? Is that how that works? That feels like how that should work. Otherwise, I have no idea. Anyway. Save and return to title. I think that's time for now. Lychee Game Labs. Curve Games. Yeah. Made by Lemon. Down in the corner there. Well, a lot of the creatures and such seem kind of fun. Right, quick to test on. Right. I think I've got one more wheel in me, and I think we're good. Boop. So. Still, that game wasn't bad. I've played a number of different roguelikes on this channel, and that feels like one of the better ones, if only because it... Okay, so it's not reinventing the wheel, because obviously it's biggest competition is probably the Binding of Isaac, and you're not unseating the king, because that has all the stuff which made this genre so ubiquitous and powerful and important and popular. The limitless amounts of possible builds, the finite amount of builds which are actually viable, but also the ridiculous numbers which are just silly. The feeling of being extremely powerful when you get a certain amount of stuff just working together. The pick up and play in nature, how fast you can get in and out, the theme, the style, the atmosphere, and just and the accessibility. Like play it on anything you want. It's literally a game which is even on like the 3DS. So it's literally take it wherever you want. I think even Switch has got a copy. So it's hard to beat. Patch Quest, on the other hand, feels like So take out some of the roguelike elements, replace it with creature capture mechanics, which do feel like there's something added to it, in that at least it's giving you new abilities, and at least you can work around those new abilities. How they interact and push forwards as you go, I couldn't say, but I'm going to assume that once you've got a pet, you have the option of taking them into the wild with you, and you can essentially start quests with a particular pet, and you can move on from there and start adventures with them, so that you can gain the advantages which you're looking for. And obviously, the deeper you go in, the better. But the more you interact with a mount, the longer they're going to stick around with you, because they'll be better trained and they'll have more powers, and you'll be able to understand what they do better, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So there's stuff there to mess around with, and the deeper you get in through the game, the more you'll be able to get hold of, the more points you'll have for perks, the more potential for pets, the more potential for setup, the better potential for being able to utilize the synergies of the admittedly kind of basic feeling amount of like extra abilities and things which they've produced so far. So but the controls feel good. The style is decent. Most of it's not overwhelming. It's introducing mechanics slowly as you go along without too many problems. So I imagine like a good hour or so, I think I probably would understand the vast majority of the mechanics required of me in this game. And largely everything makes sense. I haven't had anything so far which doesn't feel like it would make it would be ridiculous or anything. Would I go back and play this again? Actually, maybe. If I'm really in the mood for something which I'm just gonna like run around, have a good knockabout time, and like not really think about it much. Yeah, like just something not exactly to just chip away at, but just feel like I'm going to play something. I don't care what it is. I don't care if I make any progress. I just want to do a thing. Like, admittedly, as it's not any higher where I care about what's going on or the story or anything like that right now, but I like the prospect of a game which feels like it's going to have enough in it that I feel like no matter what I'm doing, I'm still progressing something. Even if it's a very basic aspect of it, I'm progressing something. So assuming I can progress relationships with my pets, I've found a new thing, I've gotten further, I've gotten a bit more practice at a boss fight. Sure, you know. Okay, one more. And the winner is... Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Do I have this installed? Yes, I do. Oh, wait, no. Store page first, then I'll play it. Okay. There we go. So this one has been staring at me for a while. I have no idea what to expect. Genuinely none. It's telling me instantly that Season 2 is over. In Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, you'll take command of the colonial fleet in defense of the 12 colonies during the First Cylon War. Lead many different types of ships in this 3D tactical game. Every decision counts. Your strategy will be vital. Vital, can you ensure mankind's survival? Oh, great googly moogly, this is another Homeworld-esque thing, isn't it? Oh, criminy, yeah, that's looking familiar. Oh no. Okay, we've got a strategy game on our hands. Season 2. Here's the epic Battlestar Galactica strategy game you've always wanted. We finally got a good Battlestar Galactica game. Metacritic 77%. The Cylons have rebelled. 4 years of war and a steep price in human lives have not been enough to unlock a deadly stalemate. The Colonials have countered all of the Cylons' defensives so far, but no decisive victory was achieved. The deadlock is suddenly broken by a surprise attack from the Cylons and the brutal annihilation of the Colonial Colonial Fleet High Command on Picon. Pilcon? P-L... Is that an I? That is an I. Picon. The fate of mankind is now resting on the shoulders of Rear Admiral Lucinda Kane. The secret, cunning plan she has conceived could turn the tide of the war forever. Now, here's the thing. First and foremost, I am not a massive RTS player. I think the most I've probably played is Pikmin, with small examples of like some sporadic examples here and there. Like, I want to play more of like 40k Dawn of War because I've heard that's good, and I just have too many people around me. Too many people around. Like, I ordinarily don't care about 40k, but I thought I'd give it a go, seeing as I have it. You know what I mean? But I have too many people around me that have slowly told me bits and pieces about the world that's kind of interesting, might be worth a try, see how it goes. Pikmin, on the other hand, is the biggest RTS game I've probably played so far, and it's debatable how much of an RTS you can't see me do, the quote marks there, it actually is. I think Homeworld last week was probably the most I had played RTSs before, and I don't know, I played a very brief amount of Star Trek Armada when I was a kid, because I got it for Christmas once. That alongside Cold Shadow on the PC. A Disney platformer game about a duck Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow, a duck detective that had a bug gun that could would transform into his alter ego Cold Shadow, a ninja. 2 games which I never finished because I don't know, when you're 10, I think it was a major achievement to manage clue finders, let alone a full-on RTS. So yeah, games like this are not something which I've bothered that much with. Okay, no, I tell a lie. RTS games for me, apart from Homeworld last week, is probably Northgard. Northgard is probably the most extensive I have played a RTS game, and I like it for mainly because it's essentially a city Civilization-esque game that has a bit more of a quicker pace to it. I'm not certain why I liked it. I kind of got into it, and that's where I guess. I think it's the pacing. I think it's the pacing, the simplicity. You just get up and go, and you get on with it. Something like this, I don't know. Second problem, I never saw Battlestar Galactica. The new one. I did catch reruns of the original back in 70s, I think. Yeah, 70s checks out. So I have never seen the new one, and the one with the sexy lady who's actually a robot or something, and is tormenting and making some dweeby looking guy do evil things because I don't know. I really don't know. So none of this makes any sense to me, and probably won't be recognised by me at all. So if anyone has seen the reboot Battlestar Galactica and can shed some light, I would be very appreciative. For the now, might as well boot it up and see what we got for our last game. All I know is it's about human versus robots. Yeah, that's all I know about it too. Huh. Instantly popped up with this. That's a thing. You may also like, what was that? Warhammer Gladys Relics of War? I might do. Do you mind, like, letting me check out the game first? Right. Main desktop cat. No, that's the wrong one. Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. There we go. Right. Ooh. We have some atmospheric spooky. Let's have American/English, I guess, as opposed to German/Switzerland? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Oh. Okay. How am I having complaints already? Okay, we are in the front of a sun, I guess. I mean, it is just a loading screen, but that background does not look great. Well, the starbase looks okay. All right, let's do tutorial. If this just turns out to be Homeworld, I'm not going to be happy. Or maybe I am, because it does mean I can probably skip it. The Cylons have turned on humanity. Although there is no clear command structure, some colonies have rumoured to be in the negotiation with Cylon forces. Cool. I am going to stick 30 minutes on the clock, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, hello. Use WSD on the arrow keys to move the camera. To rotate the camera, use the right mouse button or Q and E. Okay, cool. Got a unit projection to move the unit. Sure. Too much yaw will increase engine stress and reduce the unit's maneuverability next turn. To command phases and simulation phases, all units resolve the movements simultaneously. Use good spacing to prevent fatal collisions. Click End Turn button to proceed to the simulation phase. Oh, are we turn-based? Oh, chat, this is turn-based, isn't it? Yeah, this has to be turn-based. So I can move you about, but not hugely? I don't know. I'm going to just move you there because I can, I guess. Right. Okay. So I was absolutely expecting something more real-time, but no. Right. And so I have programmed my action, and now it's going to do it for me. That's how that works. Okay. So, right. So it is basically turn-based. Focus fire. Access ship command. Okay. Right click on a unit. What? Oh, turrets. Firing arcs determine an enemy unit is within range of a ship's turrets. Okay, focus fire. Use the focus fire ability to target a specific enemy with greater precision. Sure. End turn. So now they're doing the pew pew against a bad guy. It is assumingly doing absolutely nothing. A hostile unit becomes identified when it falls within a friendly unit's Dracis range? Yeah, the font is a little bit odd, but that is definitely a D, because that's straight at the back. Dradis range. Why don't I just call it radar? Whatever. Identified units can be targeted with guided munitions. I assume Dradis is something from the movie, from the show. Dradis. Never heard of that before. Once identified, select an enemy unit to see its data. Okay, cool. And then I can have a look. Right click on a unit to select it and press space to accept ship command. Sure. First and foremost, right. So, okay. I don't know if this means anything to anyone else, but the one thing which I'm thinking of right now is so Star Wars X-Wing, which is a models game. The whole idea is that you have a little ship and you pilot it, and it's supposed to be simulating dogfights. Typically between a number of different ships within the Star Wars universe. So you can play as an X-Wing or flying around with your own little pilot and bits and pieces. Or you can play as TIE fighters or command ships or whatever, what have you. The main thing about how that works and how it simulates dogfighting is actually something closer to, because of its turn-based mechanics, it means that you simulate an amount of distance all ships take, all ships cover every single turn, and you have to determine where your ship is expected to end its next start its next turn by the end of the previous one, by choosing different directions and things. Very much like how I'm changing the trajectory of each of these ships by picking up the outline and making it turn and go to that area. And as a result, you've got, like, you can take pot shots and things at the start of your turn and be able to do stuff. So I'm guessing that's what this is supposed to be doing, right? Sure, shoot guided missile, I guess. You might as well do it on that one. Why not? End turn. Do some missiling. Ow. Uh-oh. Repair subsystems. Right click on a unit and select it and press space to access ship command. Okay. Select the damage. Oh damn it. I dropped my bread. Select the damaged tech-based subsystem to repair it. Only one subsystem can be repaired at a time. Sure. So that left? What? Tech bay? Is that the one which is currently hurting, or is it this? What's going on? Hull and armor points can be fixed per thing. Is that right? What's going on? It's left, isn't it? Left was the bit which was causing problems. Or is it seriously considering I do that? Done? Are we done? Okay, it's repairing its tech bay. That's nice. Is that what I wanted to be doing? Not actually certain what the hell it's on about. I'm gonna target the arm. No, okay. But there things are needed. Sure. Do you need fixed? No? Okay, you might as well do more. Oh. Turrets? Yeah, focus fire. No, on that thing. Go on. Right, they seem to be going off in that direction, so might as well follow suit.
Understood.
So, the idea of this game seems to be that there is enough... So, it's not ignoring the Z-axis. Ships are able to go up and down and are able to travel...
Taking damage.
Oh dear.
Subsystem is back online.
And things are able to... press M to access tactical map. Okay, sure. Right, so we have an overview thing which allows me to jump to different positions. Basic move in a combat tutorial, you can continue to clean up these Cylon corvettes or return to the menu option screen. Maybe, no, let's look at more things. Exit to main menu. Done? No. Yeah, exit to main menu. There we go. Okay, so you're able to so ships aren't just locked to one level. They are always going to be able to travel over on another and that sort of thing. But otherwise, it's simplified enough that it's still only the XY plane with a little bit of play in the Z in order to allow you to like dodge around things. Squadron commands. Select the Battlestar Athena and press space to access ship command. Okay, sure. Squadrons. Cool, you're giving me like 4 different things you want me to do here, game. Launch all squadrons? Neat. Okay, launching. Select a squadron and press space to access squadron command. Okay. Use fighter squadrons like the Viper Mark 1 to attack enemy squadrons and capital units. For now, you might as well defend. I don't know, defend the Athena? What do you do? Yeah, defend the Athena. Why not? N10. I assume that tiny collection of dots is our little fighter squad. Posture. Right click on a unit and select it and select space. Sure. Posture. Use the slider to adjust the ship's posture. Okay. So we can make it shift itself much more towards attack or towards defense. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So this is how they're handling the idea of like, oh, send all auxiliary energy to the shields or something like that. Okay. Screw it, I don't know what I'm doing. Boost thrusters and posture can be adjusted from the ship's information panel. Oh, okay, so I can also do it from here if I want to. Boost thrusters. Aha. Okay.
Hostile unit identified.
Presumably boosting thrusters means that I travel faster, but have to... there's another bad guy. Okay. So hit the Battlestar Athena and press space to... Yeah, okay, cool. Flak. Flak ammunition creates an area of effect that will damage our fighters and destroy munitions. Turret groups using flak ammunition do not have their regular firing arcs. Warning, friendly squadron active. Okay, whoops. There is a friendly squadron in the area. Can I not? Okay, hang on. Right, you guys. Can I send you to go and defend something else? Yeah, go and defend the Perseus. You, on the other hand, so far seem to be fine. So, okay, let's... No, that's not quite what I was expecting, but you know what, sure.
Understood.
No. Though, good to know that I can select the space station. Flag? I'm going to activate flak, why not? End turn?
Incoming.
Can I make you do flak? Didn't actually bother checking. Oh, one of my ships is now hacked. Great. Fire munitions at the Talon. Sure. You're firing guided missile at what exactly? Yeah, shoot it at that. Why not? No, I would like to boost thrusters. There we go. Right, so now I can go from snail's pace to slightly faster than snail's pace, I guess. That's good to know.
Hostile unit identified.
Great. So we've got two ships on either side shooting at something. You know what? You're out of the way, so you might as well bother... focus fire? No weapons nothing is currently in range, huh? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you just keep moving forwards. Lancer? Lancer, my boy. Lancer, my Jim. Lancer, my fella. I don't know. I'm going to ask you to go
Yes, sir.
that way. You, I'm going to ask you to go that way. Hopefully
Yes, Commander.
this will make sense. Fire control. Oh, okay. Repair fire control, please. Firewall is not doing great. You, focus fire. Wait, do you not have any weapons? You have a guided missile. Loaders are reloading. Okay. Turrets. Oh, I see. You only have so much. You only have one area where you can actually shoot things. Okay, that makes sense suddenly. What about you? Fire control system is being repaired. Oh, I see. Okay, I seem to be screwing this up slightly. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought I was going to be colliding there, but that's fine. All right, let's take a smaller circle. As for you, I think... okay. Something about this isn't right, but... Sure, I'd like you to take a bit of a slower trajectory until the Jupiter catches up. Okay, can the Jupiter finally fire anything? What is the firing thing for the Jupiter then? Okay, so the Jupiter looks like it has broadside, and dead ahead. However, it also looks like it has extremely pathetic amounts of actual range and can't do anything. Auto fire target closest, capitals, oh, sure, whatever. Top, fine. Okay, so we have to shove the Athena directly up something's nose before the Athena can actually shoot at it. Good to know. Can we get these things to shoot? Select cut target. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is what I was supposed to be doing for in the first place. Select target. Yeah, attack that thing. Yeah, sure, go after that warp driver squadron, whatever the hell that is. Okay. Now go do the thing.
Missiles incoming.
It's okay, we've got flak cannons on that side for a reason. The Athena is finally shooting things, which is good. Right, one ship is about to crash into the other, which is not great. This one is one which actually makes sense to leave like that. This ship, absolutely need to start.
Yes, Commander.
I'm just going to have to ask it to just go round and round in circles until it's able to sort itself out, I think. Posture. Put yourself in total defense mode at this point because you're kind of on fire. The Athena. Focus fire? Yeah, annihilate that thing out of the sky if at all possible, please.
A battlestar is being hacked.
Oh, another ship is being hacked. Oh dear. Oh, joy. So this is just something you have to be aware of. The fact that... Cannot... Okay. We can cancel flak. Absolutely sort out the armory. You know what? You're actually doing a fine job, so let's keep doing what you're doing.
On it, Commander.
Though, if that's... You're right, so let's change your thing. Let's cancel your target and focus fire something which is actually hacking you. This thing. So that's doable. Manticore. Is that one of the things which is... What's... Hang on, is this one of the things which I'm supposed to be fighting, or... No, I don't think it is. Cancel target, focus fire. I don't know which thing is actually trying to hack or not. Oh, they both are. Sure, keep firing at the same thing, whatever. What's this? This is a target. This is this thing, and it's targeting that. Sure, that sounds like a plan. This thing is targeting that, I assume? Yeah, targeting Nemesis. Good to know. That thing is targeting this other thing? Oh yeah, that little thing. Sure, fine. Your armory is in the dirt. Your navigation isn't great. So you have effectively pathetic amounts of moving up and down and doing anything. Sure. Can you focus fire? Yeah, okay. So we can't fire at all until we get the armory back up online. Sure. So far this is not going well. Can we please shoot something? Anything, please? Okay. You're about to crash into the thing. That would be very bad, so please don't do that. You're about to go over here. Let's correct your heading. That is a Raptor squadron. Well, that's one of ours. They're still shooting a thing. One more turn, that should be fine. We're being hacked, which is not great. Hangar has gone screwy. Armory is still up and running, but not great. Guided missile? Yeah, guided missile. Yeah, do against that thing. It's within range. Yeah, guided missile. Do on that thing. One of us has got a hit. Surely. And while you're doing that, you do that, and then end turn. So as far as strategy games are concerned, this is quite intuitive. Alright, see you, JJ Wow. Have a good one. I mean, you shoot the bad guys, you direct your ships so that they're not going to crash into each other, you tell them to do little actions over the course of a turn. There are worse things.
Yes, sir. Right.
Repair your ship. Manticore, can I fight? No. Turrets. Is there anything which I can focus fire in this direction? Nope. Okay. In order to actually get something here, I am going to have to turn around quite considerably in order to do that. What are any of the rest of you guys doing? Targeting that, okay. You've been hacked. You're not doing great. No, definitely keep repairing the armory at present. Guided missile launchers are reloading. Turrets. There's nothing which we can focus fire because it's a little too far away. Alright, just keep shooting.
Subsystem is back online.
For what? What subsystem? What are you talking about? I assume this music is indicative of what you can expect from Battlestar Galactica. Also, I have been shooting for, what, 15 minutes? No, coming up for about 20. And I still haven't managed to kill anything. Okay, can't shoot any missiles. Focus fire isn't useful. Okay. That's not useful. This thing has got to have been repairing something, right? Repair your armory. I do hope that's actually been doing something all this time. Have you been doing anything? Oh. This feels like it's going to take a while. Are you doing things? I assume you're doing things. Yeah, keep shooting the nemesis. That sounds like a good idea. End turn. Great, more of my ships being hacked. At least these little fighter dudes seems to be doing something helpful. Okay.
Understood.
Coming and round and about. Fire control is under control. They're just being... Fire control system is being repaired. Damn it. That Raptor squadron... Is that doing anything? Oh, I know you're doing something. Select target. Yeah, go after that nemesis. If you're not already. Cool, Manticore. Not within range yet. Okay. You still repairing things. You assumingly still repairing things. Oh.
Understood.
No, I don't... there we go.
On it, Commander.
Just keep on swimming for the time being. You don't have to boost your things anymore. Let's go for maximum defense. Wait, does that mean... Does that you increase range on this thing? That might be how you increase range. Huh. Ah, so now I've actually got far more range to work with. Interesting.
Manticore is taking damage.
But now we've launched guided missiles. Boom, boom. Hopefully. Yeah, that nemesis looks like it's about to go down. That's great. Can we tell you to go and pick a new target? Yeah, go pick on that Talon. What about you? What are you doing? You might as well rejoin the fight over here because you've clearly won. So, guided miss? Nope. Okay. Turrets? No, nothing within range. Sure, fine. Okay. You guys. You're currently under fire.
So say we all.
So say we all indeed. Alright, focus fire. No, you're not going to be able to because you got the range of a pensioner. You're not going to be able to do a heck of a lot for a bit, are you? Do I bother repairing it? No, for the time being, it seems to be fine.
Taking damage.
Do I want you to be crossing over? Don't remember telling you two to cross over, but you know what, whatever. Let's go that way. Navigation. You know what, you have just enough navigation in order to do things, so why not? Yeah, keep shooting at the Talon. You have, what are you currently shooting at? You're shooting at the Talon now. You two, on the other hand,
Yes, Commander.
no, can I ask you to... Oh, yeah, go in that direction. Boost thrusters, please. What about you two? Can I get you to do anything? Defend, move, board, disarm, boost fire... Oh, you can boost firewalls. That would have been useful to know, game. Sure, shoot rockets. I'm mostly just seeing what I can do to speed this up a little bit. I just want to say this is bad, because I'm picking it up, I'm understanding what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit, it's a bit sluggish.
Manticore is taking damage.
Okay, this Manticore is taking a beating, but it could be worse.
System repairs underway.
Yeah, repair the armory. That's it. Keep moving. Just keep swimming. This thing, on the other hand, I am thinking it would be a good idea to get it out of the way. So let's do that. Can you focus fire or anything? Yeah, fine.
Manticore is taking damage. Subsystem is back online.
Alright, by next turn it'll be where it needs to be. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. And actually, if you can fire a guided missile now, that's helpful. Go for it. I imagine for the, anyone who's seen the TV show, this is actually quite the music sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like it would fit, surely. Again, I would have needed to have seen the TV show, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. I've heard it was quite good back in the day, but honestly couldn't tell you. Right, okay, that's not going to be all that important or useful. Boosting thrusters does not seem all that useful or important right now. I want you to just kill things right now, so I'm going to put you on attack.
Understood.
I would like you to increase your Handa? Handa! What the hell is a Handa? I assume that's some form of, like, interstellar radio kind of thing, right? Still, I like the idea that this thing has got different stat chips indicate how much of your capabilities are available at particular times. So if your navigation suffers, you can't maneuver or you can't move around as fast or quickly or as nimbly as you might need to. But like, I don't know, guns or something like that, or army, literally determines how much you're able to shoot. Oh. Ugh. So again, an interesting take on a 3D version of a RTS. So an RTS that happens to play around with the concept of the Z-axis, in order to allow it so that ships are able to move up and down and maneuver around them rather than being tied to just one plane. That's very interesting. That is quite interesting. I also like the idea of a RTS like this, which is turn-based, allowing you to at least attempt to figure stuff out, attempt to make plans, understand what you're even doing, and then execute upon those plans based on what you've got to do. Now, if Battlestar Galactica meant anything to me beyond, I don't know, was it like Starkiller or whatever the heck his name is, and silly men in hats, or I don't know, shiny people with the little lights that go backwards and forwards and have the robot voices? I mean, I don't know. I've heard good things about the television show. Maybe I'll check it out at some point. But for the time being, the theme does nothing for me. But the gameplay... If I'm in the mood to do some strategy stuff, honestly, I would probably go with Homeworld Deserts of Kaharn? You know, the second, the prequel Homeworld, which I tried last week. But this is a distant second for me at present. It's only more interesting than the original Homeworld, mainly because it's turn-based, so I'm not feeling like I'm going to be utterly overwhelmed, and I can think through what I want to do. I don't know if I'll ever try this again, but it might be interesting. Don't know. Okay. Well, that for me, I think, is enough. Thank you very much for playing, everybody. Playing, watching, being there. Sure, feel free to plug in a USB controller next time and jam buttons as you see fit. See fit? I am going to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for watching.